guys, this is Mike from OGRagebreak Gaming, and our adventure has officially begun on Let's Play Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. Well, viewers, last time we defeated Garland and rescued Princess Sarah from the Chaos Shrine, and now it is time to finally begin our quest in earnest to save the wilds. So, there you go. Get these fucking horses out of here. There you go. Yeah, kick that ass. Kick that ass! Ah! Stupid ass horse. Level up! Nice. Ooh, got an achievement. Field Research Basic. Complete 10% of the bestiary entries. Yay! I feel so proud of myself. Yes! Yes! No. But, no. Shout out to those that actually like the achievements and stuff like that. But, you know, they're just there. I mean, if it's supposed to give the player an ego boost or give them a something or whether good, I guess it means something. But for me, it doesn't really mean that much. It's just something that's nice to have. That being said, oh, fucking ogres. Well, at least they're not Shrek. They'd be too funny to defeat. So there you go. Yeah, get these bitches out of here. Move! Now, watch out for these ogres, however, because they hit like trucks. So, yeah. he tried to flee, couldn't even get away.
You're a pussy.
Damn! Damn, that's a lot of EXP! Fucking A, slow down. Slow down. I keep forgetting to turn this damn thing back to 2. Fucking A, that is crazy. Yeah, they give a lot of EXP. A lot of EXP. The ogres have 100 HP and they have no real weaknesses, but they hit like trucks. So watch out for them because they are very, very fucking dangerous. Alright, now, to the north of where we are right now and stuff like that is a place called Matoya's Cave. But there's not really anything there. There are a few treasure chests, but the game will direct us there in due time. So we're just going to skip past that for now. For now, let's head on east to Pravoka. That's the nearest town to Cornelia. So there you go. Got to go all the way east. With a crap ton of enemies along the way as well. And once again, I forgot to turn on the instant recast thingy. Damn it. Well, let me get through this battle first, and then I'll turn it on. Ah! Yeah. I love the fact that healers and mages are so useful in Final Fantasy 1 as far as physical attacks are concerned. They don't hit as hard as the knights or the warriors or the monks or whatever, but if you can finish off an enemy with a hammer and a fucking knife, fucking A, man. Mages are so useful in Final Fantasy 1. It's a shame that their physical attacks are so shit after this game. It's a damn shame, really. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, viewers, I'm back. I got my code on. Whew, goodness. If you don't recall what it is, as I mentioned in the first episode, it's basically this. You see the spell charges, what is MP, which really isn't MP, and shit like that? Yeah. For our mages, our white and black mages, for example, yeah, you notice they got 4, 3, and 2. They got 8 levels of magic spells. Level 1 is 4 at the moment. Level 3 is 3, and level 1 is 4, level 2 is 3, and level 3 is 2. Oh my gosh, that's so fucking ridiculous. But yeah, they're known as spell charges. It's not exactly MP. You can only use the spells a certain number of times in battle before you run out of charges and you can't use the fucking spell anymore. So yeah, it was shitty, and they did this again in Final Fantasy 3 with spell charges until, you know, I guess they finally said, you know what? Spell charges are complete ass. Let's just make it so they use up MP instead. Which is really how it should have been, because I think they got rid of spell charges, I think, in Dawn of Souls and stuff like that. I think they got rid of them in the PSP version, but for some odd reason, they wanted to make everything like it was in the original NES version. And so, you got fucking spell charges. Alright, viewers, I'm back. Sorry about that. Fucking game froze up. Fucking A. Whatever. The enemy that I had encountered before the game froze was called the Gigasworm. Watch out for them because they hit almost as hard as the ogres. So yeah, something to watch out for. Although if you have the gil boost up to ×4, you can get a shit ton of oh shit, my black mate's about to die. Yeah, you can get a shit ton of gil around this area by facing off against ogres and gigasworms in the same battle. Fucking amazing. Like this, for example. Wow, perfect timing. But yeah, these guys hit like trucks. Especially on the mages. That's where it really counts. Okay, we can slow down now. Fucking A. Yeah. Let me heal my mages before they get oh shit! Yeah, slow down. Slow down. There you go. Don't be dying now! Yeah, all of you use potions. Make it quick too. There you go. Oh! Bitch! There you go. Damn, it's just like yesterday's Pokemon Crystal Legacy episode. Can I have my fucking Pokemon attack first? When I know they have a speed boost, but the game wants to be a bitch and say, no, your speed boost is trash. I'm going before you. That's just how it is. It is what it is. Dickheads. Like, seriously. There you go. My gosh, the enemies get some good EXP around here. Not bad. Not fucking bad at all. Well, there's Pravoka, finally. These enemies around here were about to provoke my rage. Literally. Damn. It's monsters like that that make you want to shut the game off for a while. Especially when they hit like trucks. This isn't the first... I say this because I have experience playing this game in the past. And those enemies will knock out my fucking mages before I reach the fucking town! You bitch! Seriously, every time, it's because I got more experience with the game, I can prevent this shit. But you notice how close they were to death before we got to town? Yeah, they hit like trucks on your mages. Damn! Please help us. What's wrong? Now you're gonna tell me what's wrong, are you? Nope. Well, let's go check around town first. What's up, dude? Those blasted pirates. They're running around looting and pillaging like they own the place. Well, that's how pirates do. They loot and they pillage. Arrgh. Arrgh. That being said, though, I can't imagine my life if I was a pirate at the high seas. Like Jack Sparrow in the movies. Yeah. Arrgh, me mateys. Give me your booty. Money. Why do they call money booty? It makes no sense. Whatever. That being said, though, just my brain thinking out loud. Now, we got some new weapons here at the weapons shop. They're not bad. Most of them are for your warriors. Now, the battle axes are good, but not so good at the same time. I mean, they're there. It has a higher attack boost, but axes, like battle axes in the Final Fantasy series, have a really nasty habit of hitting hard, but the accuracy sucks ass on them. I mean, this one does have a +5 to accuracy, but the scimitar might be better because it gives you a +10 in accuracy. So in theory, the scimitar might be better. Or actually, no. Well, the scimitar is good if you don't have any gil, or barely any. If that's the case, get the broadsword because you get attack +15 and accuracy +10. While the battle axe is a little bit stronger, it's only 1 point stronger than the fucking broadsword. And even then, the accuracy on axes is trash. So I recommend getting the broadsword for your warriors and stuff like that. And or red mages. I think red mages can equip those the broadswords as well. Would be nice if they could equip battle axes. That'd be really nice though. But like I said, the axes are kind of trash. Unless you get the really good ones near the end of the game, in which case they're not so trash. But yeah, right now I recommend getting the broadsword. Get the scimitar if you do not have enough money. Trust me. But stay clear of the axes if you can avoid them. At least the early game axes. They are really... They are just ass. I'm sorry. But it is what it is. Now, we got some new magic spells. Very nice. Let's see what we got. We got Blizzard. Dark, which is basically blind. Temper, and Slow. Now, unfortunately... Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. I was about to say, like, can my mage even use it? That's good. I thought this was only for red mages and stuff. It goes without saying it's been a while since I played Final Fantasy 1. But I remember red mage does get a specific spell only available to them that can boost attack strength. What the fuck was the name of that spell? Saber. Yeah, it was Saber. It was Saber. Sorry, I got the two spells mixed up. That being said, though, we can only buy 3 spells for some fucking reason. Why can't we get all 4? Like, why is this such a why is this such a problem? Well, whatever. That being said, though, I'm trying to figure out what spell should I even get here. I mean, all of them are kind of ass. I mean, there are some enemies that are weak to ice, but you know what? Fuck it, I'll get Blizzard. Now, blind might actually be useful. Slow is actually useful too. I just don't know which one might be better though. I mean, all 3 of these particular spells are useful. In all honesty, I shouldn't have even gotten Blizzard. But once you purchase a spell, you cannot remove the spell. So think hard on what you're going to get, because once you get them, you cannot remove them from your mage. So there you go. Blind can actually be helpful, but not that helpful against bosses. Slow, on the other hand, will be useful. Temper in particular will be useful, but you can only use it on one ally, but it's more so useful for physical fighters anyway, not your mages. So definitely get Temper, definitely recommend that. And Slow is also good recommended because it reduces the enemy's level, amounts of attacks that they'll be dealing in battle. So there you go. Blind is the outlier, but unfortunately, I wonder, is it possible to replace them? Wow! I didn't know you could do that! No. Every time I play Final Fantasy 1, no matter what version it was, I do not recall ever being able to just remove one spell and then exchange it to learn another spell in a shop. I did not know that was possible. And I played this game for years on different versions, and I never... Wow. Fucking wow. Unbelievable. Well, Blizzard is there. I mean, if I wanted to exchange it, I guess so, but there are some enemies that are weak to ice, but I feel like we will be getting a stronger ice spell soon. So, whatever, I guess. Whatever, I'll just keep it as it is. Alright, let's see what we got as far as white magic is concerned. Unfortunately, unlike the black magic shop, the white magic shop is kind of ass. So, let's see. We got Invis, which raises one ally's evasion. Null Shock reduces lightning damage by half. Silence silences all enemies. And Blinder cures darkness. Now, in all honesty, do I have any eye drops? Yes, I do. Perfect. Cool. Stocked up on all of those to max while I was at Cornelia. So I don't even have to worry about that. Yeah, blind is good, I guess. But in all honesty, you don't really need it. So, don't really need to get, I don't really need blinder because I got eye drops for that. So, yeah, if you have enough eye drops, don't bother wasting spell charges or MP, depending on your version, on blinder. It's just not worth it. Instead, get silence, get null shock, because that could be useful later down the line, because there are some bosses that can use lightning attacks. And get Invis, which can raise evasion. So, there you go. But yeah, stay clear of blinder, because there's no need to get that if you have eye drops. So, there you go. there are other white magic spells later on in the game too that have that do the same thing as the Sandry items. And as I said in the first episode, these are the cathedrals and stuff like that. If one of your characters is KO'd, you can go and talk to the priest here inside of the shop, and he will revive your party members for a minimal fee. So there you go. You want me to revive your dead party members? Fine. I'm a holy man. You would think everything is free, right?
Wrong.
No! It's gonna cost you money. So yeah, you want to revive your dead party members? You're gonna have to pay up, bitch. So there you go. I ain't no fucking charity. Pay or get lost.
It is what it is.
It's just, it is what it is. We priests gotta make money too! Which seems really odd when you think about it as far as real life context. In any case, let's go rest up at the end. No, pleasant dreams to you too. I want to assume she's the dancer chick from Cornelia, but I know they're different people. So they got strippers running ends now. Wonderful. Lap dance for 50 gil! Lap dance for 50 gil! Yeah. You want a lap dance, honey? That's 50 gil. Those must be the pirates. Let's not talk to them just yet. Instead, let's go take a look around some of the other shops. Alright, we got the armor shop here. What we got? Chainmail, we already got that. We got the iron armor. Damn, this is expensive. Good thing I can get it, though. If you can't afford this, just do some grinding around Pravoka. Like I said, encountering the Gigas worms with the ogres in that enemy party is a good way to get a shit ton of gil. So, there you go. Let's see, I'll get me a leather shield. And we got leather gloves that the mages can equip too, so I'll get about 3 of those. Perfect, we are all set. Alright, let me equip. There you go. And like I said, get rid of any weapons off your monks. Yeah, as I said in the first episode, your monk will benefit from not having any weapons on. No nunchakus or staffs or anything like that. No. Pure fisted action. That's the way it goes. That's the way it should be. Monks' main weapons are their fists. It should make obvious sense. Why the fuck would you give them a nunchaku? Or nunchucks? Numbnuts. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, already got these already. Nothing new with the item shop. But, yeah. Get rid of all weapons that your warrior or your monk can equip. Only bare-fisted action. Yeah. Sup, dudes? And just what are you doing here? You wouldn't be looking to make trouble with Bikke's buccaneers, would he? Maybe? Sup, dude? You must be the head honcho here. How's it going? You got some cannonballs of steel to be taking on the great pirate Bikke. Kill haul 'em, boys! Aye, aye, Captain! We make their buns... make their buns. Yeah, we're gonna break your ass! We're gonna break it in. We'll make your bones go crunch!
Slay your enemies!
Just like Captain Crunch. Just time for a boss fight! Versus the pirates! Well, not really a boss fight per se. All of them got 24 HP. They're weak as shit. So, yeah. However, we are facing 9 of them. So, needless to say, you might want to protect your mages. More so the black mage. I mean, nobody's going to fuck with the white mage. At least, not all the time, that is. The wizards will definitely draw attention. Because of what they can do. First things first, since we're facing 9 of them, put some of them to sleep. Not all of them will be affected, however, but some of them will. So, there you go. Slow them down as best as you can. In fights like this, the blind spell actually would be useful to have because it can reduce the accuracy of some of these enemies' attacks. Of course, not always useful in this context, but there you go. Alright, slow them down as well. Slow is so good in Final Fantasy 1, viewers. Definitely recommend getting this spell. You literally can reduce the amount of attacks enemies can do while slowing down their speed. Which will make it even better once we get access to the haste spell later on, too. Oh, yeah, baby. We're gonna kick some serious ass once we get haste. Alright. My healer really has nothing to do but sit on her ass. So yeah, I'll just cast spells just to pass time. Because, you know, it works. Alright, let's get temper on me. Ow! Quit it, bitch! There you go. Look at 1 damage. Your attacks are pitiful! Yeah. Let's get some temper on me, Raja. Oh, that animation looks crisp! Chef's kiss. Nice. Alright, let's get some invis action on my mange. And let's get temper on Sabin too. Ah! Yeah! The animation for the spells looks so good. It looks so amazing. Oh, it feels so good. Ah, just like getting fisted by my mom. Yeah. Alright, finish him off! Pirates do it double-fisted. Nice. Bye! Oh! Now, what was really... Okay, so they kind of fucked it up with this one. Now, I remember back in the older versions of Final Fantasy 1, when you defeat the pirates, they don't have any weird face animations. Granted, their face animations look the same as the pirates back in Final Fantasy 5, so that's a nice little reference and stuff. But in the older versions of this game, they would just fall to the ground and just die. Literally. Well, I be most sorry, young masters. I be making no mere fuss, I swear. A way to take me shit for your troubles. Can you find it in your heart to forgive an old pirate? I mean, if you're giving up your pirate ways and giving me your ship, I think I can forgive you. Yeah. Shall we forgive him, viewers, because he's going to give us his ship? Because we kicked 9 of his pirates with just 4 people? Yeah. We showed this pirate that crime does not pay. 9 fucking pirates got obliterated by 4 people. Let that sink in for a bit. I had myself a change of heart. I plan to buckle down and be the hardest worker in town. Arrgh. You believe me, do you? Yeah, I believe you. Can't wait to see what good you do for the people of Pravoka. So, oh, people are around now. They say there are elves living across the sea. But the elf prince has fallen into a deep sleep and hasn't awoken yet. A kingdom of elves, huh? Because of you, we needn't fear the pirates anymore. Thank you so much. No problem. It's nice that once you actually do something useful, people around will actually thank you for it. Because of you, we need... Oh, okay, yeah, he just repeats the same thing. I mean, I love the glazing. I don't think there are any ports to the north. A ship can only dock at a port, you know. Good advice. Good advice. Because... Okay, yeah. Why did I say the same... What? Now, that's the problem with some of these early Final Fantasy games. Like, why did I say the same thing? Like, say something different. I fled here from Melman, a town far to the west. It's truly a pitiful sight. The earth rots, the monsters attack in the night. Is there anything you could do to help? Well, we're actually on a quest to restore the crystal, so once we do that and stuff like that, you know, I think the earth will heal. There are many monsters in the Aldean Sea. Best be careful. I'll be sure to do that. Thank you, dude. And with that, viewers, check it. We got us a ship! A fast means of convenience. But unfortunately, just like all the other ships in the later Final Fantasy games, yeah, you can get attacked at sea by enemies like the Sahajins and the Big Eyes. Yeah, they got some big eyes on them peepers. Let's see here. The Sahajins, 28 HP. They're weak to lightning, obviously. They resist quake and fire. And the Big Eyes, 10 HP. Weak to lightning, also resists earth and fire damage. So, there you go. Unfortunately, these Big Eyes can paralyze your ass. So, there's that too. If only we had an AoE lightning spell. But unfortunately, we don't. You see, it's not till later Final Fantasy games like Final Fantasy IX, for example, in which they figure, you know what? The level 1 elemental spells, why don't we make those multi-targets? So that way it'd be useful because level 1 spells are so trash. You know what I mean? They actually do good with that, which makes Vivi even more useful in comparison when you think about it compared to early Final Fantasy Black Mages. Very fucking useful. But yeah, we got us a ship. Now we can sail the 7 seas, or how many seas they got in this game. But let's go check out that Elf Kingdom that one of the townspeople was talking about. I wonder if they know any information on where we can find the first crystal. Well, let's go check it out next time. You guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for Gaming Bitch from me. And of course, when you subscribe, be sure to hit the bells to notify my newest uploads. Got something to say? Of course you do. Leave a comment, duh. Till next time, dudes and dudettes, Mike for OGRagebreak Gaming, OGRagebreaks. Have a great day, my bitches and bros. Smell you later.